Hello and welcome to FIT's Residential Life Department. This instructional video will walk you through the steps needed to submit your application for the academic year housing lottery. Before we begin, here is a brief overview of the eligibility requirements for current and returning students. In order to be eligible for housing, students must maintain 12 or more credits each semester. All students who wish to live in FIT housing must go through a housing application process each year. Current returning students are only eligible for accommodations at Kaufman Hall, located at 31st Street and 9th Avenue. A non-refundable $500 credit card deposit is required to complete and submit application. Lastly, housing contracts are binding for the entire academic year, both fall and spring semesters. Exceptions to this policy include December graduates, one-semester exchange students, college-approved study abroad programs. If you meet all eligibility requirements and wish to apply, you should submit an online application for the housing lottery by advertised deadline. This year's application dates can be found in the video's description below by visiting fitnyc.edu/housing and click How to Apply. To access the application, visit myfit.fitnyc.edu. Use your username and password to log in to MyFIT. Click on the Student tab. Scroll down to the Housing Residential Life channel. Choose MyHousing. You will then be taken to your MyHousing self-service screen. Here, hover over the Applications tab. Make sure you select the Current Returning Student Academic Year Housing application for the upcoming academic year. On this page, you will be able to view the housing contract. If you agree to the contract's terms and wish to continue with the application, sign your electronic signature, then hit Continue. In this section, you will enter personal information such as cell phone, ADA requirements, and living preferences that can be used for roommate matching purposes. Upon completion, click Continue. On this page, you will enter your parent or guardian's contact info. You will also have the opportunity to name an optional emergency contact person. Once finished, hit Continue. You will then be taken to a payment screen to submit the $500 non-refundable housing deposit that is required to complete and submit your housing application. Please note, this is not an additional fee and will be credited toward your total housing charges. Accepted forms of payment are Visa, MasterCard, Discover, or American Express credit or debit cards only. Payment must be submitted online via this application. Please do not mail, fax, or submit the housing deposit to bursars or any other office at the college. If your payment was successful, you will receive an on-screen message and email indicating your application has been submitted. However, this email is only to notify you we've received your application for the housing lottery. This does not mean you've been awarded housing. Although housing is not guaranteed, the lottery process allows us to allocate approximately 1,000 spaces in the fairest way possible. Students who apply during the advertised application dates will be entered into the housing lottery. Applications will be randomly assigned a computer-generated lottery number. Students with lottery numbers 1 to 1,000 will be confirmed for housing and entered into the Kaufman Hall roommate selection process. All applicants will receive an email indicating their lottery number and confirmed or waitlisted status by the date and time indicated in the video's description below. Those confirmed for on-campus housing will receive instructions for the roommate selection process. Waitlisted applicants cannot be chosen as roommates and will be awarded housing based on availability. Finally, please check your FIT email frequently. This is the only form of communication the college will use to keep you informed of any housing updates. Thank you for your interest in on-campus housing. If you have any questions, please feel free to contact us.